Hi everyone, we're the Capital TV and this is the Capital Calls, your weekly news update. This feature is presented in collaboration with the Indian Private Equity and Venture Capital Association. First up, investments in India. Waymo bags $22 million funding to help enterprise automate sales engagement. Sales acceleration startup Waymo has raised $22 million in a Series C funding round led by Bertelsmann India Investments. The investment round also saw participation from existing investors like Emergence Capital and Sequoia Capital. Logistics startup Shipsy raises $24 million from A91 partners, Z3 Partners. Gurugram-based SaaS logistics startup Shipsy is raising a $23.89 million round in a fresh round of funding led by A91 partners. Z3 partners Sequoia Surge and InfoEdge Startup Investment Holdings will also be participating in the round of funding. Kid snack maker Slurp Farm raises $7 million funding from ICD Fireside Ventures. Children-focused healthy snacks brand Slurp Farm has secured a $7 million funding from a clutch of institutional investors. The funding round saw participation from Investment Corporation of Dubai and existing investor Fireside Ventures. Defense startup NewSpace has secured $21 million from Pavestone Technology Fund. Drone startup NewSpace Research and Technologies has secured $21 million funding in a round led by Pavestone Technology Fund. The funding raised is going to be used in delivering products to the armed forces. The startup would also focus on civil logistics operation for drones, according to ED's report. Ola gets $20 million from Access Growth and Arrow Capital. ANI Technologies, which operates cab-hailing company Ola along with quick commerce delivery platform Ola Dash and other services, has raised a round of $20 million from Access Growth and Arrow Capital as part of its Series J round. Agritech startup Krishify raises $6.2 million to develop social network for farmers community. Agritech startup Krishify has secured $6.2 million in a pre-Series A funding round with participation from Agritech VC fund Omnivore and existing investors Anchor Capital, Omdia Network India and Orias Venture Partners. PropTech startup Felicio raises $35 million from Dragoneer Brookfield Growth. Chennai-based Felicio property operations software startup has raised $35 million in its Series B funding round led by Dragoneer Investment Group. The round also saw participation from Brookfield Growth, which was also a Felicio customer, and existing investor Axel India and Tiger Global. Moving on to mergers and acquisitions, Sirona acquires Empower to mark its foray into women's safety segment. Feminine hygiene startup Sirona has forayed into women's safety segment with the acquisition of Empower in an all-cash deal. The move will enable Sirona to scale up the growth and expand its product line. This is a part of Sirona's renewed focus on strategic acquisitions as it aims to hit 500 crore revenue mark in the next 3 years. That's it from Capital Calls India. Tune in next week for more such weekly updates.